terms of literature icons, in terms of saying Ngugi wa Thiong'o, I've most tend to align myself with literature icons such as Chinua Achebe, Ruchimamanza Gonzi, who had a more moderate way of thinking. Because one of the things that I've realized about revolutionary kind of politics is that at the end of the day, somehow they come to narrow down to find themselves amongst the moderates. Even if you look at the most revolutionary kind of politicians such as Raila Odinga, Nelson Mandela, at some point they figure out that the only way to capture power or to exist within power systems is to become a moderate. On your question about the more things change, the more things still remain the same, I don't know. I think that's a one size all way of thinking. I think there has been a lot of progress in terms of in terms of a number of lanes. I don't think since it will be not so fair enough to say that since 1960s or since when Ngugi wa Thiong'o was born in 1938 up to today, there hasn't been so much change. There are a lot of things that have changed, say in terms of our human rights, some say in terms of our fundamental beliefs, etc., etc. My challenge with the Gen Z revolution is that this is a movement that lacks vision and two, lacks consistency. So when you have a mob mentality, okay, a mob mentality that is always moving without vision, what you see that normally would drive them is more or less based on euphoria. What do I mean? Say, for example, you have like a year ago, these same Gen Zs who are castigating Rigathi Gachagua are the same one now when he is out of government, are the ones who are saying that, at least we rather have Rigathi Gachagua. So the problem with the Gen Z movement is that it is a movement that lacks vision, it is a movement that is driven by euphoria, and it is a movement that lacks fundamental principles that is driven by consistency.
Right. Allow me to welcome to